Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
Certainly not the way anyone wants to start a week, but combines slightly warmer temps, snow, and howling winds, and there's the likelihood of travel trouble.
And we've been hearing about several crashes and rollovers along the interstates and in the metro. Valley News Team's Katie Opperly joins us with a look at current road conditions. Katie, a slippery commute for anyone getting off work right about now.
Yeah, Andrea, it is definitely slippery for people on the roads right now. In fact, I'm along Interstate 94 currently, and it's not any snow coming down at the current moment, but there is wind. The wind has been fierce throughout the day, and it's been causing issues for people. There have been multiple crashes across the Fargo-Moorhead area and beyond, and crews have been responding to them all day. In fact, crews responded just moments ago to a crash on 7th Avenue North. A viewer tells us that 3 cars were involved as well as a truck, but we're waiting for more details on that currently. This is just one of the many crashes that's been happening throughout the day, and we are trying to monitor them. But what really is important is that you are staying safe. Officials are recommending that people are slowing down. Plows are out and clearing the roads, but it doesn't mean it's safe. So the number one advice that people have is to just simply slow down. We will continue to monitor weather conditions as well as road conditions, but stay with us on Valley News Live for those. For now, in Fargo, Katie Opperly, Valley News Live.
All right, thanks, Katie. And to keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere, make sure you download the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so that you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
And just before you download that weather app, how about the latest information on what you can expect for the weather tonight? Hutch is here with that. Hutch?
That's right. Temperatures actually slowly climbing. We have southerly winds, the warmest of the air nowhere near our area. We're pretty uniform, close to 10 degrees across the region right now. Wind is strongest in the Southern Valley, where we have gusts approaching 30 miles per hour in the Sisseton Hills, and Fergus Falls seeing gusts over 20 miles per hour right now. Fargo? Well, wind tapering off just a little bit. We're getting a break before our next round of snow will be working its way up. Right now, that snow, though, along the Highway 202 corridors in the Northern Valley, so reduced visibilities there. Your wind isn't as strong, but certainly icy roads reported on both sides of the Red River tonight. And here's a look at a winter weather advisory for much of northern Minnesota and the southern Red River Valley for tomorrow for another wave of snow that begins, you guys, after the 10 o'clock hour here in the Southern Valley. That will last through the overnight hours. Steady temperatures, though, with wind that won't be as strong overnight. Some significant snow to shovel, though, by morning. I'll have the very latest on what you can expect here in just a few minutes.
All right. Thanks, Hutch.
Family members of Brainerd, Minnesota native Corey Borg say he was killed last week by an avalanche while skiing in New Mexico. In a Facebook post on Thursday, Taos Ski Valley says 2 skiers were buried by snow after an inbounds avalanche at the mountain. The post says Ski Patrol immediately responded to the scene and were able to locate the skiers and remove them. It was later revealed that Borg had been one of the victims. The condition of the other skier involved is not known. If you would like to help Borg's family with medical expenses, his aunt created a GoFundMe page. A link to it has been posted on our website, valleynewslive.com.
Unpleasant, unclean, and inhospitable. That's what a couple says who called our whistleblower hotline about their one-night stay at the Econo Lodge West in Fargo. They say it was so bad they called Cass County Public Health. The couple says this is what their room looked like when they arrived. It was dirty, stained, bloody sheets, soaked towels, and bad customer service, which they say was worse than their stay.
I would rather spend $300 to stay 2 blocks down and sleep there for 6 hours than pay $65 and stay in there again.
Econo Lodge's regional manager says that she'll be looking into the incident, working to possibly get the couple a refund. If you need help uncovering an issue in your community, call our whistleblower hotline. The phone number is right there on your screen, 701-237-6576. Call that number. Leave a tip. We'll do our best to get to the bottom of it.
Authorities say an electrical issue may have caused a shed fire in Felton, Minnesota that killed dozens of rabbits. The Felton Fire Department tells Valley News Live they believe this was an electrical fire because the shed had electrical heat. 20 rabbits were killed in that incident. There were no other injuries. No other buildings caught fire, but the shed has significant damage.
North Dakota lawmakers are contemplating a ban on flavored e-cigarette liquid after the FDA declared a youth vaping epidemic in September. That has some members of the business community upset. Supporters of the bills, including high schoolers, say the evidence isn't conclusive to call it safe. Multiple business owners against the bill testified that putting the ban in effect will force them to close down. A lot of the discussion was whether the flavors are marketed toward kids.
I feel that these flavors are marketed towards children by using candy packaging lookalikes and specific flavors like mango, Jules mango, or Cinnabon.
If you think that is true, then I will personally pay any one of you a full day's salary to come work in my store, and you can see for yourself that I have customers aged 18 to 80 who will use a green apple or a mango or a peach or a pineapple flavor.
Endres says that other business owners support moving all products to stores where those 18 and over can get.
North Dakota's legislature is considering abortion restrictions for the first time in 6 years, despite critics saying the state is setting itself up for another round of expensive legal fights. In standing room only hearings earlier today, a House committee took testimony on a bill that would ban a commonly used second trimester abortion procedure. Opponents call the procedure barbaric, but abortion rights groups say banning the dilation and evacuation method of abortion is unconstitutional because it interferes with private medical decisions. Another bill would require abortion providers to inform women undergoing drug-induced abortions that if they changed their minds, they could still have a live birth, a claim abortion rights groups say isn't supported by medical evidence.
Medical abortion is a process. It's not an instant procedure. And there is time within 72 hours of taking the first drug for the possibility of it being reversed.
With any medical procedure, we want science backing it up so we know what the risks, we know what the benefits are. So the compromise is getting more science.
Similar abortion rights fights are expected in several states this year.
Also from Bismarck, a bill to reduce drug charges in North Dakota would help rehabilitate people convicted get out of the prison system quicker. The House bill gives those who are sentenced to the drug court program a chance to reduce their charges by one after successfully completing the program, meaning a felony would turn into a misdemeanor, and a misdemeanor would have their case dismissed and the file sealed. Representative Shannon Roars-Jones says the reduction of the charges will help reduce some difficulties for defendants, like finding a job or housing.
2 anti-smoking bills have failed in North Dakota's House. The first would have prohibited people from smoking in a vehicle with a passenger under 9 years old. The second would have changed the smoking age to 19.